Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of our, and this time we have with us Mr. Nilay Khatri, who is the founder and technology handler of Automate CRM, a unified CRM and business automation platform. Nilay, with over a decade of experience entirely in CRM industry, has been lucky to work with various industry leaders, ranging from the open source CRM solution providers to thought leaders in sales engineering. Nilay is actively involved in the setting of roadmaps for the platforms, which is customer driven, and also mentors and guide SMBs in their journey towards digital transformation. But before we actually start the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah.
Right, sir. So before we actually start the conversation, I'm very keen to know that what actually inspired you to start up with this company of yours.
Right. So basically, we have been involved with providing customized CRM solutions to SMBs, small and medium businesses. But over the time, what we observed is that small companies basically struggle with, selecting the right technology, or they use lots of tools and things, and the teams end up having silos. So they don't have the right information at the right time available to their team. So there's a lot of gap between teams in their operations. So and usually what we observed over the period of some 7 to 8 years is that usually companies come with the same kind of customization requests, right? So you have a standard open source tool, and they usually come up with the same set of customizations or business process requirements, which are basically all kind of standard or similar. It's very rare case that businesses have something very much which is specific to their business, which is kind of a core to their specific business, which differentiates them from other businesses in the similar industry. So this basically forced us, and this basically clicked in a manner, and we started thinking about building a platform which not just serves as a CRM, but also as an entire ecosystem where any small or medium-sized business can basically run their entire business on one single ecosystem, which involves everything starting from sales, marketing, support, projects, billings, vendor management, OKRs, reportings. So all those kind of things which any business requires to effectively execute and conduct their business. So we introduce all those departments and various business processes in one single ecosystem.
Right, sir. So, nothing comes that easy to us, and also thinking of an idea and its execution are two very different things. So, what sort of challenges you have to face in your professional role while moving ahead with this organization of yours?
Right. So, as like any other business, the first important aspect and the major challenge that we had was in terms of building the team, right? And since we're a bootstrap company, it was a bit more difficult for us compared to an invested company, right? So, even if you get skillful employees, skillful team members, but still there's a challenge that their vision and goal does not align with what is with the company, right? So and finding that team members which have the same vision or whose vision aligns with the vision of the company, along with having the right skill set, is kind of a challenge. But we have been a bit lucky, and in this aspect, we have got good team members. So yeah, it took time, but yeah, now we have a pretty much good team. Secondly, the major challenge was in terms of businesses being ready to adopt technology, right? So especially in India, right? So in India, the SMB sector is still not so convinced about how technology can, help them have a sustainable business or to expand and scale their business. So that has been a kind of a challenge. But COVID era and the push from government to adopt technology and digital transformation has given a boost to the SME sector, and now people are experimenting with adopting technology, and they are now getting that feel of how technology can help them sustain and scale their own business. So yeah, we are a bit fortunate in those terms, right? And this are basically, I would say, were the main two challenges that we have been facing over that period.
Right, sir. So now moving ahead, what exactly are the product and services that your company is providing to people out there?
Right. So our product's name is Automate CRM. What we call it as a unified CRM and automation platform. In other words, I can say it's a complete ecosystem to execute your entire business process, customer centric business processes. So, unlike traditional CRMs, which are mostly restricted to sales, marketing, and to some extent to support management, in our case, we wanted to break out the silos and the gaps between different teams. We want everybody to be on the same platform, and avoid using multiple tools and then invest into integrating them and all those technical hassles which usually businesses suffer. So what we planned over here, what Automate CRM as a platform offers businesses, is a single platform where you can execute your entire customer centric processes. So it basically includes sales, marketing, support as usual. Then it extends to project management, your billing and inventory management. We have got vendor management. Along with that, for example, if you take sales, we have got facilities to manage your affiliate and affiliate tracking. You can bring on your distributors, contractors, sub processors of your in your business, whoever is there can be involved in the same platform. Then we have got multiple portals. So suppose you are in a manufacturing company or something like that. Distribution is a big hassle over there. So you might have a supply chain or a complete distribution channel, but usually businesses lack in terms of providing good support or building that ecosystem for their distributors and vendors. So our ecosystem basically considers all those aspects, and it is completely customizable. So any peripheral process, which you want to have in addition to your core business processes, can also be implemented in the same platform. So you do not look for multiple tools and increase the cost as you scale. So as you scale, basically the same platform has all those features which you require going ahead, even including loyalty programs, your any such kind of things which are required to scale any business is already available in the platform. And then, as I mentioned, you can of course customize that, and we are a customer centric platform. So all the features which we bring into the platform are driven by the customers. So whichever has the highest demand, or if you feel that there is something which is very much generic and could be useful for any business, we straightforward you go and implement those features in the CRM without charging anything to the customers. The only cost involved here is if you have something very, very much specific for your business, which differentiates you from other businesses, is kind of thing which becomes chargeable. But rest everything is taken care by us. So over the period of 3-4 years, since we are adding all these features and things which our customers have been asking, it has evolved into a much mature product. There are so many things, and I can say that any business which comes to us, mostly they have 80 to 90% of things readily available in the system. Going ahead, we are also introducing vertical solutions. So, along with having a generic solution which can be implemented and configured for any business, we are getting things ready for specific verticals like for real estate, manufacturing, insurance, banking sectors, kind of things. So these things help to have a quick turnaround time, and it helps businesses to go live very quickly. Along with that, we are inviting many partners, partners in the sense consulting agencies and consultants, individual consultants who have expertise in respective industrial verticals, so that they bring that process knowledge onto the platform, and we as a technology provider, we provide those technical solution for those processes to make them more streamlined and automate whatever are the mundane kind of aspects in that given process.
Amazing, sir. So now moving ahead and talking about the future, what are those mountain tops that you want to achieve in the upcoming years? If you can please share a bit of those plans with us.
Right. So one of the first thing is that until now we have been doing all our activities has been on the field level. We have not went digital in terms of marketing or reaching out to different companies. So we have partnered with multiple consultant and consulting agencies. So they have been basically referring clients and customers. They have been recommending our platform to different businesses. Now, going ahead, we plan to have, we want to expand our reach. So we are, welcoming more and more individual consultants and agencies to become part of our ecosystem and provide the solution to their customers and different businesses. Along with that, as I mentioned, our future goal is to introduce more and more vertical solutions so that they have specific features specific for the given vertical, which also helps them to get an edge compared to other businesses, and they can have a quick turnaround time. They can basically go live as soon as in not matter of months, but matter of weeks. So that is our immediate goal, what we have in our mind. And for the future goal, we are looking to expand our network of consultant partners and to expand into different countries. Most probably, we are planning to expand starting from Thailand and Asia Pacific countries first.
Right, sir. And I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours. Okay, so now moving ahead, talking about this pandemic period, a lot has happened because this pandemic situation, and all of us are well aware of the fact that how important it is to become Atmanirbhar now. So, what do you have to say on this self-reliant India movement, and also how is your company working towards this?
Right. So, yeah, it's a very important aspect. It's not just about the COVID part. You can see the demographical conflicts which are going on currently in different areas. So yeah, and many companies which have been focusing first on the, I can say the external market, such as the US market and MENA market kind of things. So now even they are moving and they are looking to have much more hyper localized offerings first compared to going to external countries. So yeah, in those terms, we are 100% based out of India. Our entire team is in India. The product is developed in India. So yeah, we have a good stronghold in terms of our team setup, which is in India, and our offerings are also much more inclined towards Indian market first as of now. So we want to make sure that first our home is much more have the benefits first, and our product is more inclined with the ecosystem of our home country, and that is when we first recover that, and that is when we expand to other countries rather than first going to the external market and then coming back to the home country. So yeah, completely Atmanirbhar.
Right, sir. So now comes the question which I personally, love to ask our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award for promising MSME?
Right, I'm pretty much excited about this. Bit fortunate here. So it was 2020 is when we got our first award, and we were recognized as an emerging solution provider. And to see after 2 years as being marked as a promising MSME, and since we work with lots of MSMEs, I can say it's a great honor and pleasure for me personally to get this recognition, and especially in the MSME market.
And would like to congratulate the entire team of yours on this achievement.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
Right,
the
sir. So
entire
now,
IAF team basically.
yes, yes. Thank you so much, sir. So now moving ahead, if you can please brief us a bit about the CSR activities too that you're involved in.
Right. So we do only one kind of CSR activities, and personally, I feel that education is something which should be focused. You know, should become the highest priority. So education is everything basically. So in terms of CSR activities, we donate a lot to orphanages, and we also take steps to help BPL population. In terms of education, we help children to get as much education as possible. Even our laptops which we have in the company, some laptops which get old or kind of things, so we donate those laptops directly to orphanages. We have an orphanage just next to our office itself. So we are a regular visitor over there. We help children over there in terms of education. So that is what our ultimate goal is in terms of social activities, is to educate as much as possible.
Lovely, sir. So it was, pleasure talking to you today, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors as well, and may you continue to rise and shine the way you are doing. Thank you so very
Thank
much for your time today.
thank you. Thank you.